Okay, that was a close one. Just in time. Anyway, I'm Andrew. I don't want to work anymore. Here we are. We're trading the Nasdaq. We got just about a minute and a half till the market opens. Had a little bit of difficulty there trying to set up the stream. I have a new spreadsheet. I'm going to see how I can share it with you guys. I don't know if you guys saw it or not. We'll see. Maybe I can get it into the chat. Let's see. Add. No. Hi, Hassan. Good morning. Anyway, as you guys can, I think you guys can see, we have new numbers here for the trading strategy. I did a whole bunch of back testing last night. We have, what is that? 298 trading days worth of data, 458 wins, 388 losses, 54% win-loss ratio, and points accumulating of 12,476. Average 41.9 per day. Good morning, Raghav. It's profitable. I did the math. It probably doubles your money twice a year. About every 137 days, you can double your money basically if you start with say an $8,000 account and you put 3 positions on the way that we do. But we are going to get ready for market open here. We can talk about that in a little bit. Raghav, actually, can you tell me if the new download is in the description box or not? I'm going to say it probably isn't, because I didn't open the stream that I wanted to, that I put it in the description. But market open, I am hoping. I don't really have a bias today. I think we're going to go lower, but I think we need to go up first into this new day opening gap. We are at a discount, so coming up to at least 19,913 will be 50% of that. That'll take out this high. This is a London high here, and then we can proceed lower and work into this basically 4-hour, or this is on the daily, I think on the sorry, this is a 4-hour. And I think these are 15-minute fair value gaps here on the right. Yeah, these are 15-minute fair value gaps below us. So looking to trade up first. I'm going to go back to the 5-minute here on the right hand side. How's everybody doing today? I'm looking price that takes 19,755 and moves up. Okay, so you want to sweep the relatively equal lows and then go higher. It is closest, so that's not a bad idea too. Numbers are looking good. Yeah, the numbers are looking good. Drive link is in description. Yeah, but is it the updated one that I made yesterday with all the new data on it? So I am looking to go higher first, so I am gonna get ready to trade and go long on this first fair value gap. 1979, which makes this 4. Yeah, I don't think this is a prop firm strategy. Although, Hassan, if you look through the spreadsheet and do some back testing, you will learn some interesting things about the price action. We can weed out a lot of the losses when we get into consolidating days. And there's quite a few of those where I found that if you're consolidating for more than 20 minutes, you can probably close out at break even and just walk away for the day and save yourself, easily probably 80 points, right? You cut out some of those losses, and this point total will go up significantly. So, yeah, you just got to take the spreadsheet and go back and do some testing with it. I think like the strategy, the way it sits is just like a good base model. I'll try to get it posted for you guys somewhere. I'll update the description box if it's not in there, but there's also another page I added in there where we can have room for improvement, and that's like, waiting for a retest or not adding a position after, a certain time, like the third position. Sometimes they end up in losses, but I think I'm finding that I thought that initially, but I think if you can put a third position on, you should just do so at all times. Because when it does work, you make a lot of money. Hassan, also for a strategy that I've been thinking about is if you trade the first presented fair value gap, a lot of the times, if you just closed out as soon as the second fair value gap got printed, you would be quite profitable, actually. And your win rate would go higher. But I think for a prop firm, I think you'd already want to be out by now. If you can collect 10 points, 10 to 15 points on a trade, January 24. I'll bring it up here. Let's look at it. Oops. I think we can see all that there without covering too much of the price action. Here's January. You can just take a screenshot of that quickly. I guess you can watch it after as well. And then a little bit more of January. There you go. Just for you. Yeah, my Discord didn't work out. I deleted it, but it says it's going to take 15 days for it to delete. So I'll try a new one eventually. So I'm looking for 19,913 before going lower today. Trading view. Well, the way I do every trade is the first presented fair value gap, and the first position only, I add 5 points to the stop loss. And then everyone after that, the stop loss is just in line. I have cheated sometimes if the second position is like just a little bit over top of a wick, I'll take another trade. So I've been kind of inconsistent, to be honest with you, about where I take and enter my second positions. So I try to think like, how would I do this in regular trading? Like, would I take that trade or would I not? But I started to, in the later half of my back testing, not entering unless it was clearly above the first position. Like this one, see, like I want my stop to go here, but it's below my first position. But like here in the real world, I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that trade. And maybe in the back testing, maybe you won't. You're only 400 in profit up until May. Let's have a look. It's going to wait till I get another position on here. No, not getting a position on there. It took out these relatively equal highs here. Okay, let's look at this real quick. 2024 1-minute chart. Deleted that one. Here's Tuesday, February 20th. February. Electronic trading hours. Oh, that's why. Let's go to regular trading hours. We'll get more of these in here. Okay, there's January 2nd. There's the 2 losing trades on the 3rd. See that consolidation there? And just walk away that day. What else we got? Two losses on the 4th. 2 losses on the 5th. Nice win here on the 8th. We got a loss, a win, a loss, a small win, and another loss. This is small win and a loss, I think. Or is it two losses? On the 10th. Loss, win, win, win on the 11th. $19,930 could be possible. You're looking for $19,907 high or more. 913 is what I'm looking for, which is I think on a 4-hour chart, 913 is the bottom of a candle. Let's look here. Yeah, so this is our 4-hour candle right now. I'm thinking we're going to close in this little fair value gap. That's why I'm looking at that price. It's also, I don't know why CMC Markets keeps taking away my lines, but yesterday's closing price was up here, 20,036 or something like that. Yeah, something like that was yesterday's closing price, which would make the 2913 pretty close to the 50% mark and the bottom of this wick on the 4-hour. And we're in a extreme discount. So move up first before we can move down. Oh man, what was that? $9.46. I don't know what that was. But straight into the first presented fair value gap. Look at that. Right to the bottom of it. This candle's high is 812 and a quarter, and this low is 811.8. Crazy. I think a candle close across my first presented fair value gap is probably a good idea to close the trade and take a short. I'm gonna wait. I'm just gonna stick to the model. What we got on the 5-minute? Pull up the spreadsheet quick. I got this here. It's got the rules on it. And then how we can probably exit after consolidating for over 20 minutes at break even. If we see super long wicks, almost kind of like today, should probably walk away. And then I've also been looking at the inversion of the first original fair value gap, and I'm probably going to take that one out. I think I've seen many times it get inverted like it is today and still yet turn around and work out in my favor. How many trades is that? 458. Actually, my spreadsheet tells me. Where is it? 846 trades. Still at a 54.1%. Okay, I got swept. I'm going short. Yeah, those relatively equal lows are so close by. What are you looking for on the downside, Raghav? Midpoint inside this gap here? gonna put another position on. $19,756. Okay, well, we're there. I think I'm gonna get stopped here. We're due for a retracement up. This wasn't a good idea, but at least my stop is small. Did you get in short then up here? Well, those are my two losses for the day. I don't know. How did everyone else do? I think I just got in a little bit too soon. 19,802. Yeah, I'd like to. Let's look at the daily. So hard to look at on this platform. Guess there's a big daily fair value gap right here. Bounce off of that. Yeah, I'm still waiting to see if we're gonna break these highs. I was up 95 in pre-market. I seem to never make money in the first 30 minutes with my strategy. Yeah, I'm always busy at the gym pre-market, so I don't have a chance to play around then. broke my rules. Taking another short here. 4 a.m. to 7 a.m. Yeah, that's fair. You're right, you do see a lot of trends like that around that time coming out of London. Previous week high. Oh man, that's 3 losses for me. Okay, I'm definitely done for today. You guys have a good one. Good luck further into this trade. Yeah, I think we're gonna... Man, that is weird. I don't know if we're gonna break last week's previous week's high. Yeah, that's interesting. That would suggest that we would be bullish for the week then, no? Which means we'd be coming out of this high here and further up. Alright guys, well, better luck tomorrow. How do I end this stream? One day I'll figure it out. Okay, you guys have a good day. Cheers.